Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and it is time for today's Make It Monday event. So happy Monday everybody. It is an amazing day here in sunny California where it really is sunny today. It's beautiful out. I hope that you have had an amazing day, and if you are joining me during our live chat, which is during the premiere, 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern every Monday. Well, join the live chat, say hello, hello, and well, winter wishes, Christmas wishes. I know it's early to be thinking holiday, but we are so close to July that I thought, well, we could call this a July adjacent Make It Monday. I mean, yeah, July adjacent. June is so close to July, and I didn't want to hold this event any longer because what I have from Creative Expressions and Lisa Horton, our girl Lisa Horton, for $19.99 is wow. Wow, 9 dies in the bundle. The bundle is not sold open stock. You either buy the $19.99 or you don't. We have expedited shipping for you. I have beautiful samples for you. I am going to walk you through the bundle and then we're gonna play for a little bit. And normally I will actually make something during a Make It Monday event. But today I think I'm just gonna die cut again and again and again, because all the options between these dies, I normally would say, well, if you have 1 die, you get these options, and if you have 2 of these dies, then you can mix and match, and if you have 3 of these dies, then you can mix and match even more, but you're gonna get all 4 of them, plus 5 more dies for $19.99. So the options, I started to do the math and I got myself a little bit of a headache. It's like, no, don't do the math, Stacy, just play. So I'm gonna walk you through the bundle, show you everything you get, and then we're going to start die cutting so that you can see the different options and how everything works. And hopefully it speaks to you, and the price is just amazing, and we have Creative Expressions to thank for that, because they're the ones who allow us to bring you this type of product for this type of price. The price or the quantities are limited. That's true. They're always limited on a Make It Monday. Absolutely. And so if it's something that you're interested in, just wait till the end of the premiere. If you don't see a live chat, then the premiere is over and the sale has begun, or even possibly is over. But if you see that live chat, just remember, you have to wait for me to say ready, set, go at the end of our live chat. And that is when I turn the product on, when the event starts online. Yes, it's in store as well, but by the time our live chat is over, our store will probably be closed, which is a good thing. That means that nobody can touch the in-store inventory until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So if you think this is something you're going to want, you are going to want to call us at 10 a.m. The girls are like, real? Actually, could you make it 10:15? Give us a chance to open up. We have limited supplies in store. But if you call us, and we'll pull it right then and there for you and hold it for you like we normally do, and that way you're assured to get it when you show up. There was a girl in here the other day, a wonderful customer who stopped by, Connie, and she was looking at some of it was the poppy stamps, and she got here, she thought, oh, I just won't call, I'll just drop by the store. By the time she got here, she got the very last one. She's like, oh my gosh, had I known it was going to be the very last one. I mean, she could have driven here for no reason. Well, no, there's always a reason to come to Scrapbooking Made Simple. We always have fabulous things, and then we just like to see you and chat. So anyway, if you are an in-store peep, just know that there's limited quantities in the store. So if you also purchase online, let's say you want to hedge your bets and you place an order online and then you come into the store, we are unable to cancel your online order. All sales final. That just means you can have 2 of these bundles. Yay. So I hope you are ready for some Lisa Horton holiday fun, some winter wishes, and some Christmas cheer. And we are going to get started for today. I'm going to tilt on down and Again, I'm not going to really make anything, but I think I'm going to die cut time and time again so you can see how everything layers into each other. And wait for me to say ready, set, go. For all of you who are joining me for the first time, welcome to our channel. I am Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, and we are excited to meet you. All right, you guys, I'm going to tilt on down. We're going to get started. Ready? Down we go. Bye. Okay, glasses on. Otherwise, I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know why we never watched Castle when it first came out, but we're going through it now. I love it. It's such a good show. All right, so from Lisa Horton and Creative Expressions, $100.25 for $19.99. It is not sold open stock. The only way to get this is by the bundle. So you can't just pick one element out of it and say, that's the one element I want to buy. I'm sorry, it's all or nothing. All right, so first off, I have got oodles of words. Season's Greetings. It's got the little stitched underneath it, which is super cute. You can do it with the stitched line, without the stitched line. You can do it with a shadow. You can do it without a shadow. I mean, really cute. You can cut it into paper. You can cut it out of paper. I've got Christmas Cheer. I've got Starry Night, and they're all the same. So I can cut the Starry Night into paper. I can use this die to cut it out of the paper. I can use the stitched element to add that in as a detail. I've got Dear Santa, and I've got Noel. Now these normally retail for between, I want to say about $5.95 each. So maybe Season's Greetings is a little bit more and Noel is a little bit less because of the size, but let's just say $5 each. Let's be super conservative. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. That's more than the bundle already is. $25 right there. But let's get to the Wahoo Kachoo dies. Let's get to the big ones. Let's get to the, oh my gosh. Winter Wishes. Now this has, is it 8 dies? So it has 8 individual dies that make up this component, this element. And how you mix and match them are crazy good, because then you get to mix them with Happy Christmas. Now Happy Christmas is more of a UK thing, and you might be going, I don't do Happy Christmas. Don't worry about it. You're going to want these elements for sure. And then I've got Noel and 2 more elements. So right now, everything you've seen will mix and match together. And normally I say, and then we have Merry and Bright. So normally I say, usually, well, if you have one, you can do this, and you can do it in a couple different combinations. But if you were to have 2, well, then you can mix the bottom 2 and the top 2 again and again and again. But if you have 3, then you have even more options. And if you had the entire set, well, my gosh, like I said, coming up with all the different ways you can layer and mix and match, my mind said, okay, enough math for Monday. You didn't have enough coffee for that today. But because it's a Make It Monday, you get them all. You get them all for the $19.99, plus all of your sentiments. 5 different sentiments, all done by Creative Expressions and Lisa Horton. That is an amazing bundle. So let's start to play. Now I already popped this one open, so I already popped here, and I think I'll open one more. Noel? We'll pull Noel out. Easier said than done. There we go. Okay, so I've got my Noel and I've got my Merry and Bright. So each set comes with a frame around the outside, a frame around the inside, and then frames for each one of these little elements. So I'm going to pull all the frames out first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every set is going to have the same 4 frames. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Every set's going to have the same 4 frames to work with. I don't think they changed anything about them. They did not. They kept them all the same. So you're going to end up with 4 frame circles, which is kind of nice because then you can multi-cut. You're going to have 4 half circles, and you're going to end up with 8 quarter circles. Okay, so let's start just by die cutting some of these. And I'm going to cut them a couple times. Let's see, let's put these up on my gotcha tool. And I think I'm going to do quite a few in black, and I'll do some in some festive colors. So I've got Festive Opulent with me, but we'll start with some black. And I'm going to try and cut 2 sheets at once. This is just cardstock, 80 pound. I'm going to bring over my Sizzix Big Shot machine. I'm going to bring over my 6-inch plates because they're the closest to the size of my die. And I do not need a precision base plate with this, nor do I need a magnetic platform because I'm just cutting out some circles. Put my top plate down and send it on through. So my sandwich for this is my base plate that comes with my machine, my solo shim or my thin shim adapter, a cut plate, the paper, the die, and a top plate, a do not cut plate. So my base plate, my thin solo adapter, a cut plate, my paper, and then my die. And what you're going to get is a perfectly cut circle every single time. These are chemically etched dies. They're super easy to use. There's no blade in them at all. And I get a beautifully cut circle every single time. So I've got 2 circles. Now, let's cut some festive paper. So festive paper this is Festive Opulent. It's by Ellison. It's yummy paper. Let's see. It has 6 different colors, 6 different specialty papers. So I've got this mistletoe green pearlescent. I've got a green glitter. I've got a red pearlescent. I've got kind of a pinky red glitter. I've got a white, beautiful white pearlescent. It's got a little gold to it. And then I've got a white glitter. This is all part of the Opulent collection from Sizzix. And we'll put this on sale today as well. And I'm going to throw in, because I've got like 25 of these left, I've got 25 of a coordinating paper pad to go with it. So buy one and you're gonna get this free. And I wanna say this retailed for like $8.99 or something like that. But I've got a few of them left, so we're gonna do this. You're gonna get this with this. This will be on sale for 20% off, and then you'll get your free gift as well. I need them to go. So being that this is a glitter paper, that glitter is actually put onto a white paper. It's white underneath. It starts as white cardstock. And then they add the glitter and they put a sealant on it so that the glitter doesn't come off. Because I don't have any blades here, I'm not 100% sure I'll get through both pieces at the same time. I say maybe. I think I'm just gonna cut one piece at a time as opposed to try to do both. But I'd like a couple different circles and backgrounds to play with, just so we can change the layering options. and see what we come up with. So I'm going to run this through. Again, it doesn't need a precision base plate because this is an open frame die. And when I say open frame die, I mean that I can almost put my hand, I probably can put my hand all the way through this die. It's not intricate at all in there. It just pops right out. That makes my heart happy. This is not an intricate die at all. There's no design work in the center of it. So I don't want to use a precision base plate because that precision base plate is going to add enough pressure to warp the die. Will the die be ruined if you accidentally warp it? Absolutely not. Just kind of bend it back. You know, it's like a slight warp. It's not like woo, like a banana warp. So just kind of bend it back into place and keep going. But you try not to use your precision base plate with an open frame die because it doesn't have the structure to keep it from warping. Okay, I've got some of those now. And maybe just for good wishes. Now this is also opulent. See, there's that pretty shimmer to it. Isn't that a beautiful red? That red is absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to cut 2 circles in this too. And this time, because it's not a coated paper, I am going to cut 2 sheets at a time. I don't have to go through the glitter and the adhesive that you have to cut through on the other sheets. Remember, it started as white cardstock, but then they added glitter to it, and then they added an adhesive to keep it from moving. So you're asking this little tiny edge on this die to cut through all of that. But this is just a shimmer paper, a beautiful shimmer pearly paper. And I think I have a fairly good chance of it going through. Let's give it a whirl and see what happens. And if I want, I can even rotate at the end, and that just lets the roller hit the die in a new and unique way that cuts it where it may not have cut the first time, it might cut the second time because it's hitting that pressure point on those dies differently. Let's see what I get. Oh, like butter. Okay, so now I've got plenty of circles. Easy peasy. Now let's do some halves. And same thing, I'm gonna cut some out of my, and you know what, since I opened, this one, I can multi-cut. Let's just go for it, and that way I cut oodles. That's not big enough. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more room. Since you're gonna get all 4, why struggle? I'm just gonna go ahead and that way I have 4 of this and 4 of that with 1 cut. Bring my machine over. So you could make, because you're gonna get so many of the same pieces, the exterior pieces, you could roll this through and make oodles of cuts. That way, if you're doing a class or a vacation Bible study coming up, or you can get this all die cut super fast because you've got so many pieces. Okay, so I'm going to send it on through. And again, it's just cardstock, so I should be pretty good doing 2 pieces at a time. Bam, now I've got those to play with. How about I cut these 2? And I think I'll cut 2 of these. I don't know if it'll go through twice. But it's no guts, no glory. I'm gonna see. But I'm just gonna roll these through and get these pieces going. Edge side down. Edge side down. All right, all we can do is try, and all it can do is not cut. And then we just piece it back in and try again. The first one I'm sure of, it's that glittery one that I'm not 100% sure will go through both. And I didn't even rotate, so we'll see. Oh, sure did, look at that. So I've got my half circles, and then let's do some quarters. Gosh, let's grab those quarters too. So let's do some quarters in black. Yes, no. Oh, that's very close. Well, we'll give it a try. I'm going to line them up. So I've got 2 black. I've got two in red. So you can see by having multiples how much faster your die cutting can be. And have 2 in green. And again, this is the festive opulent paper. And I'm just lining them all up. So when I roll it through once. And then let's do this green. And I'm going to go ahead and try and do 2. Let me go back just a little bit. I feel like I'm too close. All right, let's put the top plate on and send it on through and see what we get. I'm cutting 4 at a time. If I wanted to use my longer plates, I actually have 8 of these, so I could do 8 at a time. Talk about making quick work of die cutting. Just not sure on that black one. No, I'm really close on that. And then roll it on back. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I cut that close. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Oh my gosh, I was right there on the edge. Living on the edge here at SMS for sure. Okay, I got my 2 pretty red ones out. I got my 2 pretty green ones out. Oh, I was a little bit off on that one. My paper underneath was a little short. my two pretty green ones. And I think I'll do the white. And I'll do the festive red. And that way we have ample to play with. Oodles and oodles to play with. One. Two. And you know what, since it's just sitting right here, two more in black, just to say I did it. And then we will move on. But you need to have the foundation to start. And this is the foundation. I recommend sitting there and just cutting oodles of these little guys, all the different starter shapes, because then that's where the creativity begins. After you have these little starter shapes, then you make them what you want them to be. A little tight. Let's send it back through, because I'm asking it to go through paper, adhesive, glitter. Okay. Yay. So let's put all of the different ones in their right piles. Okay, I've got plenty to start with. I have cut quite a few full circles. I've cut quite a few half circles. I've cut quite a few quarter circles. The only one I didn't cut was here. Oh no, I got that one. Where's that die? Yeah, those two are the same. Where's my third die? Anybody seen it? Is it under here? Oh, I hope I didn't put it in the trash, but it's likely. No, I'm right. I've got it. There isn't another one. Okay, it's just an optical illusion for me. Okay, so I've got my half circles, I've got my whole circles, and my quarter circles. Now we start to play with the actual dies. And let's just bring Mary and Noel over. So I've got the Noel die. Now this one I can cut straight into here. Or I can cut straight into here. Or I can cut into here and back here. You have options. So let's cut it straight into this one to begin with. Okay, let's just do it. Now for this, you may need your precision base plate. This has got some very intricate little curly cues on it, and they're letters. So I'm going to sub out my bottom plate and bring in my precision base plate and do my Noel. I'm just going to line it up and send it on through. Precision base plate is an important tool if you're doing intricate dies, no matter whose intricate dies. If you're using a big shot machine and you want them to just fall out, oh my gosh, the precision base plate is definitely the way to go. And just like that, I've cut up my Noel, right? But I said there was another way to use the Noel. I could take here and do the half circle. Let's bring it on over. And let's send it on through. Line it up on that half circle. And send it on through. Now, can you use a precision base plate on a switch machine? Yes. Can you use it on a plus machine? Normally on a plus machine, when you first get it, I want to make sure that went all through all the way. There we go. Normally on a plus machine, when you first get it, the machine is tight enough that you don't need it. But after a while, you may find that you do need a precision base plate with a plus machine. Can you use it with a Vagabond machine? Yes. Can you use it with a Vagabond 2? Yes. A Big Kick? Yes. So now I've cut this Noel 2 different ways. I've done it here, but I've also done it here. Okay? Let's take my Noel and put it off to the side for a few minutes. And let's grab my Merry Christmas. Now my Merry Christmas, I can do the same. I can cut into, well, let's cut into a piece of paper, my Merry Christmas. And I'm not using a magnetic platform, I'm just kind of dropping it and going. Cut my Merry Christmas. That's what a precision base plate does for you. Actually, it's Merry and Bright. Sorry about that. Merry and Bright. And then let's cut it again. We'll do it out of a black piece. And send it on through. I have to be a little more careful lining this one up because there's not so much of an edge around it. But I'm going to go with it. Send it on through. I'm just working on cardstock. This is what makes a die cutter's heart happy. Being able to just go zoop, 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 zoop with your fingers and having all of those pieces fall right out. That is really what it's all about. So now I've got Merry and Bright. So I've got Noel this way, I've got Noel this way. I could take my Noel, I could back it here, and I could put it there. That's one way of using it. I could take it and go straight there. That's another way of using it. I could go here, and that's another way of using it. Now I've got my Merry and Bright, and I could do the same thing. I could put my Merry and Bright here. That's one way of using it. I've got my Merry and Bright here. That's another way of using it. And then I could back my Merry and Bright and go there. That's a third way of using it. But we haven't even started with let me put these out of the side, with the little guys. Each set has 2 quarter circles, and each one of these is completely able to be used with the other sets. Options. I could take my ornaments and mix my ornaments with my mistletoe. No, is that mistletoe? I could take my Christmas lights and mix it with my bows. I have my pretty little flourishes. I could take my bow and mix it with my flourishes. I have my snowflake. My snowflake I could mix with my Christmas ornaments, my bow, my mistletoe, my lights. Everything is interchangeable and works together, and you have the same options. So let's grab a few of them. Let's grab, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So off the 2 sets that I've been playing with, I've got the 4 interchangeable bottoms. So I've got Noel, I've got Merry and Bright, I've got Noel here. So I could take my Christmas ornaments and put them right down there, and take my Christmas lights, Christmas lights, Christmas ornaments. Maybe I'll do the holly. It's not holly, mistletoe. And I can line them up and I can cut there. So I have got different, I want to make sure I'm using different. Yep, I've got 2 different bottoms. I've got my Christmas ornaments and I've got my Christmas lights. So 2 different sets, taking a bottom from each. Oh no, I did my holly. I did this one and that one. Yeah? I don't know. Let's cut. I don't remember which ones I did. I've got them all down here. Do I like my Christmas? Yeah, I'm just going to go for it because I've got them all down here. Okay, inhaled a fallout. That's also not good. Let's just cut. See what we end up with, right? And I'm just lining them up. And sending them on through. I think that looks good. So because they don't have a cut edge around the outside, just like my Merry and Bright didn't have a cut edge around the outside, it cut in two. I had to cut this piece first to get my Merry and Bright to be a separate piece. That's how most of these dies are. They're a cut in, and then you're given the frame that allows you to cut out. Oh my gosh, look at how flippin' cute is this. Right? Look at how cute is this. Okay, I want some of the ones in white too. I'm going to grab another sheet of that white, and that way I can have 2 backings in white too. This is like a die cutter's dream because the options just go and go and go and go and go. My recommendation is when you get this, you sit down and you cut all the different pieces all the different ways you can cut the different pieces. Does it have to be out of your best Christmas paper? No, you just want to have a reference so that you remember all the different things that can be done. Oh, yes, with these dies. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, how cute. I just had to have that. I don't know why, but I did. Okay, but we can do more. Remember, they come, you get the little pieces, the square pieces to do the frames. So what if I took and I die cut maybe the bow, or let's die cut that. And let's die cut the bow. But that bow's going to be upside down then. All right, so we'll do these two, and I'll do them in white. In the white glitter. And this time, instead of cutting into the frame, I'm going to cut the individual pieces. Bring them on over. Line them up. And you know, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to cut all of them, and we can mix and match. So I'll do those. Might as well just cut them all, right? And that way we can mix and match. How about out of the green? For the pretty red. Okay. We'll just cut them all. We've got all of them. Line this one up just a little bit better. Go for it. How many scraps of paper do you have that you now can use? All those little pieces of opulent, maybe gold and silver and rose gold that you can pull out now. All my little doodads and bits and pieces fall out. That's so pretty. Look at the pretty bow. You could take your alcohol ink markers or your Sharpies and color each one of those little lights. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is all my throwaway. I've got Merry Christmas. Then I could put my that one there. And maybe that one there, or that one there, and that one there, or maybe I take my Merry Christmas, and I put it on my white backing. And now I've got that there. I could take my white back and my white tops and put them on my black backings. So that the only thing that I'll have showing of the green is a very thin outline in between everything. Ooh, can I pick that up? So the only green that's going to show is what's going to be in between each of the little, I mean, it really is just all about the options that you have. You get to choose. I could put this down here and this down here, and take that one there and that one there, and then back it in the white. It's all about mixing and matching whatever your heart, oh, I don't want it in the white. Back it in the red. It's all about mixing and matching however you want them to look like. But you've got all of these different cuts that you get to utilize. It really is simply amazing. Put that on there. Now I'll have just a little bit of that black going all the way around, and that's this red here and this red here, and then maybe I do this bow there and these ornaments here. It's just amazing all the different options you have that are in front of you. The bundles they give you so much for your $19.99. It's almost, you have to cut everything to be able to appreciate everything that comes with it, everything that's inside of it. It's amazing. Gosh. Do this one here. And then this one here. I must have another green one somewhere. Oh, that's the one that I didn't cut all the way through. Okay, well, can we fish it out of the trash and pretend? See, let's just pretend, shall we? See, I didn't have the full sheet of paper. Shh. And that one there. Oh my gosh, and you don't even notice it. By the time I put the top piece in, you don't even notice it. So imagine having 4 different sets to play with, 4 different sets to create with, 4 different ways of making things again and again, whether you cut in, you cut out, you layer, you don't layer, you cut in, that's one way, you cut out, that's another way, you layer, that's another way, you don't layer, that's another way. It's all up to you. And it's all in these 4, Happy Christmas, Merry and Bright, Winter Wishes, and Noel. It's all in these 4 dies. But that's not all you get. I don't even think I'm going to touch the small dies, the Dear Santas, and you still have all of these to play with. These are going to be the finishing touch to your cards. And all of these have these little so that you can make an ornament. So this one is a little different than Winter Wishes. And you can mix and match these. Is a little different than your Happy Christmas. Is a little different than your Merry and Bright. Although those two look pretty similar. I don't know if those are different. I'm going to say those two are pretty close. But your Winter Wishes is different and your Noel is different. And you're going to get all of them to then, if you want to make them into ornaments, cute little ornaments for your card, you just add that little element on top. These are so simple and so useful. And you can pre-cut so much to make it happen. I could continue to just die cut and layer again and again and again. So let's put something on this one. Why don't I have any more cut? I like it in the red. Maybe I just cut this one out with the ornaments and the I've done maybe I just cut this out just like that with the ornaments and the greenery, and then we can back it on this one. Okay, let's cut that out super fast just because we've got it. Why not? It's right here. Bring it on over. Line them on up, and it doesn't matter which set they come from, it matters what design you want them to look like. And send it on through. So that is why for $19.99, this is an absolute holy smokes artichokes. You're not just getting one set. You're not even getting 2 or 3 or 4 sets. You're getting an opportunity to make different again and again and again because of the functionality of the dies, because they are interchangeable. That. Yep, you decide which way, what makes your heart happy. How do you want to put these together? Or you just die cut a whole mess of stuff, put them on a table in different bowls, and let your crafty friends, who may not be as crafty as they think, let them come over and play. And give them the opportunity to feel how wonderful it is to create. Because you can cut all the backings ahead of time. It just doesn't get any easier or any more affordable, for sure. All right, you guys. What do you think? Is it worth the $20? You get to make that decision, not me. I thought it was because I bought it all. I'm the original I want it all girl. Before you, there's me. And again, we didn't even play with everything. But wow, wow, wow. All right, let me show you some samples. Maybe I want... Maybe I want that Merry and Bright to be in that red too. You're like, I thought you were done. I know. So close. Where's that Merry and Bright? Because we'll make these into samples when we're done. The girls will make these into samples and we'll use them. So I might as well finish them off for them so they have a completed look. 1, 2. I like that one. I think I'm going to do this one in the Merry and Bright, just so the girls have it. I thought you were done. I was. That's me. So close. I'm just going to roll it through really, really fast. And that way the girls have it. Because they will. They'll make these, they'll finish these off and make these into samples for the store. You think I got it with one roll? I didn't rotate. I think I did. Oh, but I cut in first before I cut out. All right, well, see, I cut in. But now I'm going to have to go back and put this around and hopefully get it out. Well, no guts, no glory. God loves a trier. And you get 10 sheets of each pattern of, or each specialty paper on Opulent, so I can, if it doesn't cut exact, I'm not going to cry over it. I'm going to just try it again. Yes. I shouldn't have done that on my precision base plate, but now you get to see what a warp looks like. It's just a little, can you see it's just a little warp, so I'm just gonna, and bring it back to straight. Oh, and I did get it. Close enough. So now the girls have that one to put together. Yay. All right. Okay, so you saw what was in the bundle. We had the Winter Wishes. We had the Happy Christmas, which again, you're gonna, if you have friends in the UK or European, Happy Christmas is great, but the bottom two are what you're really looking for. I've got the Winter Wishes. Nope, I already did that one. I've got the Merry and Bright, and then the Noel. So those are the 4 big ones. Then you've got Christmas Cheer, you've got Season's Greetings, you've got Noel, Starry Night, and Dear Santa, all for $19.99, all from Creative Expressions and Lisa Horton. Then we talk samples. Oh, well, okay, then we have the Opulent. From Sizzix, the Festive Opulent is going to come with the free 6x6 paper pad that has just a whole bunch of goodness. I only have a few of these left, so when they're gone, they're gone. But you're going to get it for free with your Sizzix Opulent Festive. I'll also put on sale, just because I think you might want it, the Sizzix Festive cardstock. So here's all your matching cardstock. And because I think you'll want it, I'll put on the Sizzix card bases, the Holly and the Peppermint and the Fir Tree and the Black. So that if you like the cardstock, the Opulent, then you can have the coordinating card bases and envelopes. It's 10 cards, 10 envelopes, $3.99 when they're on sale. So they're really great if you're close to that $50 price point, or $50 free shipping, but just need one more thing. But they go, I mean, everything's beautiful with this. All right. So now samples, now that you've seen everything that's on sale. So I started with the Winter Wishes, showed you that one first. I love how they took it off the side, really cute. Christmas Cheer. So the Christmas Cheer was one of the word dies, and here are the 4 corners. Not used in the ornament at all. Here's Happy Christmas. And then here, they've taken the corner die and used it as a stencil. That's how these became, they were used as a stencil. Here we have Season's Greetings. Again, taking those corner dies and not using them as corner dies at all. How pretty is that? Dear Santa. So here we've got the candy canes. Again, the corner dies not being used as corner dies at all. The Dear Santa is one of the Lisa Horton words. Here we have the Noel. I think they cut the Noel. Look at that. Cut it 3 times, layered them right on top of each other. It's the Noel from that piece right there. And then here you've got your little bows, and they are cut into the paper. Oh, this was very clever. Well done, you. This was by Christine Smith. Now, she's a designer. She does finished samples and designs for Creative Expressions. On there, she works with the product after it's been developed and makes these beautiful samples. Well done, you. Love that. Merry and Bright. Oh, they did the same thing. How smart. And you've got inked on the back. It looks like reactive. You've got your, oh, very smart, you guys. You guys are really, really good. They used the corner die to do the whole little ornament and then cut out the Merry and Bright. Some people are just that talented and a little bit more. Starry Night. Ooh. Winter Wishes. Again, taking the centerpiece out, using the corner piece that has the snowflakes in it as a stencil. And look at this, Merry and Bright, and it's a shaker, just using that top piece. Look at that, so clever. Christmas Cheer. Noel. All about the options, folks. This is a great bundle. So, yes, it's not Christmas in July yet. It's Christmas in July adjacent. We're so close, and I didn't want to hold this. I wanted you to have it now. It's here now. It's not $100.25. No, it's $19.99. Woohoo! For all of it. Supplies are limited. Please know that. It's first come, first serve. We won't get any more in unless somebody cancels their order. I cannot reorder this bundle. It is one bundle, no open stock, limited availability in the store. Call us tomorrow and let us know that you love it and you need it and you want it, and it will pull it for you, and it's first come, first serve there as well. The Sizzix Opulent. Again, I want to say that this is a $7.99 or an $8.99 value. We're going to put the Opulent on sale and add that in as a free gift. So I'm stalling because I'm turning the sale on right now. I literally have to click each and every item to turn it on. So I have to stall for a few minutes before I say ready, set, go. Thank you to everybody at Creative Expressions. Thank you to their design team for the most amazing samples. Thank you to all the people in the warehouse who get this out to us as quickly as they can. Oh my gosh, we are so proud to be a partner with Creative Expressions, and Lisa Horton makes beautiful things. You're not gonna wanna miss on these just because of all the different options that you have. It is, if you've got 20 bucks to spend on crafting this month, this is a good way to spend it. All right, you guys, it is me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Our event has started. It will end next Monday. If there's anything left, we do these every Monday and we do Monday, make it Mondays, 5 p.m. sunny California time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern every Monday. Then on Thursdays, we do bring you the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers, also value priced. And then on Saturday, it's a teachable moment. It's a full-length technique-based commercial-free class at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. 3 times a week we get to live chat. Yay! All right, I will see you all on Thursday for our next... Is Thursday going to be what's Thursday going to be? I'm trying to think of the date. Well, we're going to have something fabulous. What's the date on Thursday? Hold, please. Calendar. June. Thursday is the 29th. So we must have something fabulous for you on Thursday, the 29th. I'm not sure which manufacturer it is, but I know it's going to be great. And then in the month of July, every Monday will be warehouse sale offerings. So much to come. All right, I've talked enough. I'll see you later. The sale's begun, the event's begun, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody. Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Bye, everybody.